Please cooperate for quick test of eco-friendliness. Blow into the device. Hoo, hoo. Harder. Hoo. Looks like you are greenwashing. Oh no. The story of taxonomy told by SKgeocentric. Have you ever heard of greenwashing? It's a term used when a company looks or sounds eco-friendly, but in reality, they're not. To help spot this, we have the taxonomy system, a framework with strict standards. Let me explain how this system works and what makes something genuinely eco-friendly. In recent years, the importance of ESG management has been on the rise, with more companies taking it seriously. This has helped them capture the hearts of consumers and investors. But are all these activities really eco-friendly? Sometimes companies look eco-friendly on the surface, but their actual practices might be harmful to the environment. This kind of deceptive behavior is what we call greenwashing. So, how does taxonomy help identify this? In 2019, the European Union introduced the European Green Deal, which contains a wide range of policies and execution plans as a new growth strategy aiming to turn the climate and environmental crisis into an opportunity. Their top priority goal is to make the EU economy carbon neutral by 2050. As a part of the Green Deal strategy, they introduced the taxonomy system. The word taxonomy comes from Greek, meaning classification from taxis, and management regulation law from nomos. To achieve the goal of zero carbon emissions, the first required step is to clearly define which economic activities are eco-friendly and sustainable. That's where taxonomy comes in. It's a system that identifies companies with genuine ESG practices and eco-friendly projects, providing them with tax benefits and financial support. While Europe has the EU taxonomy today, I'll focus on Korean version, the K taxonomy, and how to satisfy its requirements. First of all, K taxonomy has set 6 main environmental goals: greenhouse gas reduction, climate change adaptation, sustainable water preservation, transition to circular economy, pollution prevention and control, biodiversity preservation. To be K taxonomy compliant, you must satisfy 4 criteria under the 6 main environmental goals. The 4 criteria include activity criteria, recognition criteria, exclusion criteria, and protection criteria. The activity criteria require the project must align with at least one of the 6 environmental goals. The recognition criteria mandate meeting technical criteria that contribute to these goals. The exclusion criteria ensure that the project does not harm any of the other goals. Lastly, the protection criteria require satisfying certain safeguards beyond just environmental concerns. This means that companies must not compromise other important values like human rights or fairness while protecting the environment. This ties into the social part of ESG, meaning eco-friendliness can't come at the cost of other important values. In 2024, SKgeocentric issued 150 billion won in green bonds under K taxonomy for activities related to air pollution prevention and treatment. They're also set to receive 300 million won in interest differential support from the Ministry of Environment. Both the EU taxonomy and K taxonomy faced a lot of debate early on about which industry should be included in the green taxonomy system in the early stages. When the EU first announced its taxonomy in 2020, nuclear power and natural gas were left out, sparking heated debates. However, the protocol released in December of 2021 included natural gas and nuclear power. By February of 2022, regulations were finalized and proposed to classify investments in natural gas and nuclear power as a part of taxonomy. K taxonomy followed a similar path. Initially, nuclear power was excluded, but the revised taxonomy was released, and it's been affected since 2023. For geocentric economic activities to truly take hold, we need the cooperation and effort of all stakeholders. Taxonomy and other geocentric systems reflect our efforts for a better, more sustainable life. Let's all support these kinds of geocentric systems together.